Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Subrata Sarkar. I'm from Kolkata. Today I'll discuss a topic which is known by all of you, but I'll explain the scientific way, a lot of scientific information and backup on this topic. That is man and woman, whether they're equal or different, and how they're different. They're obviously not equal. And I can guarantee you today, after going to this video, you'll surely gain some new information which was not known to you earlier. And this information will be very, very useful to your daily life and everyday's life. In our life, there are 8 areas if we consider the most important 8 areas. One is the mental areas, one is the career, one is our personal life, one is the financial life, one is the physical things actually like body and strength, etc. One is the family life, one is the social life, one is the spiritual life. Now, we normally take care of the 2 areas today. One is our career, one is our finance. The rest of the things we actually neglect, most of us, and are not take care equally. And that's why, our life is getting disbalanced day by day. We may be a good manager in the office, but you may not be a good husband in the home. You may be a good mother, but you may not be a good, wife. You may be a good student, you can score 99%, but you may not be a good child. This is because life is disbalanced, it's not balanced. You have not taken care of the 8 area of your life. Today, I'll share some advanced knowledge on one of the wheel. Is basically, this personal life areas and for about the man's and woman. Now the question is man and woman are equal actually. It's not the question, I'm just giving the statement. Many people say man and woman are equal, but I'm saying man and woman are not equal. They are different. They are incomparable. I'm not asking, if you say it's a moral question, whether they're equal or not, yes, they're equal. But if scientific answer is, they are biologically and in a lot of other ways, mentally and many ways, they are different. We all know that, Now, how they are different? They are different, that's for sure. If you go through this presentation, you will be convinced, I'm sure. But actually, man and woman have, that they evolve differently. Though they evolve together, but they evolve differently. From the very, in stone ages actually, man hunted and woman gathered. You all know that. Man protected, from the outside or this environment, and woman nurtured. So in this way actually, this evolution has happened. Physically they are different, you all know, man and woman. From the outside they look different, everybody knows it. But do you know their brains are different? There are many components in the brain which is more in some cases in human brain, which is less in some cases in human brain. So their brains are different actually. So and brain, is the main things actually for doing everything for our life. So obviously you'll find that they are different. I'm not going to conclude something, man is better or woman is better. So discussion is not who is better or worse. Discussion is they are different actually. Man and woman are different. I'll ask some question to you. A woman can see if there is one hair in her husband's shorts or somewhere from 20 feet distance, she can find out. But when a woman, is parking her car in the garage, she hits the door or with some other areas. Why it is so? Or the question number 2 is, a man cannot find small thing in the home, cannot find the butter inside the fridge. During going to offices and work, cannot find his watch, cannot find his hankies. But woman can easily find and give it to her. But so man is not, is not able to find these small things. But at the same time, a man can find if a woman is coming from 100 feet distance and she can identify whether she looks beautiful or she not. How it is possible? He cannot find something very close to him, but he can find something which is far from him. How it is possible? Why it is so? And this is applicable for everybody, every region, every country. This is the reality. Question 3. It's not question. I'll share some statistical data and then the question will come. I'll one data in UK 1997 child pedestrian killed data. Out of that, boys was 2,640 and girls were 1,492. Why? My question is, in a road accident, the total number of people, the 2/3 is boys and 1/3 is girls. Why it is so? Question number 4. This is the data from car insurance company. So they analyze the accident car which are less hit from sides. Those are driven by women, and and the car which are hit from the sides, those are driven by men. Why is so? Have you ever think such question? Whatever knowledge and information comes in our brain, 90% comes through our eyes. And these eyes are different by construction, by capability, by specification for man and woman. If you this, there are a lot of similarity, but there are a lot of dissimilarities also. If you consider eye as a camera, then I would say man eyes is a camera with a tele-lens and woman eyes are wide angle camera. That cannot see far, but that can see wide vision. Man cannot see wide, man can see a tunnel vision. By quantity, or if I quantify, then man can see normally 45 degree in a 3D conical dimension to 75 degree 3D solid angle only. This is the normal vision of the man. Woman has a wider peripheral vision. A woman can see with her eyes the 75 degree to 150 degree, but they cannot see much far. That's why the drivers are not women actually. Drivers are mostly men. Because there are many things in our body which suited for different career, different profession. So, eyes of man and woman are different. It's not the same by birth. Many times we realize that it is very difficult to speak or tell lie in front of a woman. Maybe your girlfriend, maybe your husband, your wife, maybe your mother, maybe your sister, maybe your teacher. If on the other side the person is a female, then it is very difficult to tell lie and doesn't get caught. You will surely catch actually. They will surely catch. Isn't it? Now the question is, does women have a sixth sense to catch hold the lie of a man? No, but they can. Do you know why? We all know that our brain has got two compartments. One is called left brain, one is called right brain. This left brain and right brains are connected with a bunch of nervous system which is called corpus callosum. Now this bunch of nerves is more than 3 times more in female brain than man brain by birth. Do you know? You will not find this information in normal biology books or somewhere. You can see here in this figure, this area is the corpus callosum. This bunch of nerves is 3 times more in female brain than the man brain. And that is why, women brains are superior than the man brain in terms of integrating information between left brain and right brain. But it is not that in all cases women brains is superior. It is not like that. Even by weight, women brain is less weight than the man brain. By size also is smaller, relatively. But there are many things which is more in woman brain. There are many things more in male brain. That's why actually they are different. Biologically they are different. Now there are many activities actually. There are many scientifically, the scanning copies are. Do you know there is one thing? Women can speak a lot, and women need to speak a lot actually. It's not that they can speak, they need to speak, and man can speak less. In statistics, a woman speak in a day 6,000 to 10,000 words per day, whereas a man 2,000 to 400 words per day. Because vocabulary stock is less for the man, normally. And there is an area in the brain actually which is responsible for your capability for speech and languages, that is more in female brain. This picture is a female brain CT scan, MRI CT scan in some London laboratory. I've got this copy. So this is less actually in male brain. That's why men are less capable to speak. And there are many things actually man cannot do a lot of work at the same time, like talking, speaking, seeing, but women can do. For example, suppose a man is watching television at the same time one call has come. It never happens that he is watching the television and talking on the phone. Either sees, volume down this television and talk over the phone, or move out from the room and talks. But a woman can talk over the phone watching the television at the same time doing cooking or something. Because of the construction of the brain is different. Brain has got two tracking system. One is called mono-tracking system, one is called multi-tracking system. Man brains are mono-tracking system, and a woman brain has got a multi-tracking system. There are a lot of compartmentalized systems in the man brain which woman doesn't have. Now, till such time you find a lot of good things in woman brain and talks about the woman. So one good point I'm coming for the man. This is a what I say, a survey report in a shopping mall. So one clothes of a particular brand is given to ask for this you buy. Say one T-shirt from that company, one man and woman go. So man can purchase this in 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and woman can see visit 20 different shops and come up after half an hour with a higher price maybe. This is actually the first same activity that uses their brain differently and results are different. And there are a lot of professions actually women are excelling, men are not excelling. This is because they are biological construction, that things are different actually. So it is not easy to understand each other actually, man and woman. Life goes, people do not understand. Men do not understand women, women do not understand man. But if we learn a lot of knowledge about this, we can further make our life better actually. So life can be beautiful if you can make it, and if we cannot make it in automatically. If you earn a lot of knowledge in different areas of life, then only it can be possible. So if you find this presentation is very interesting and informative, you can share with your friends. And if you have not yet subscribed my YouTube channel, you can subscribe my channel so that you can get this notification for the upcoming presentation. Thank you very much for your time and attention.